we'll see where we were at. Oh, I had something I wanted to remember to do. And I don't think I wrote a note for it. It was something to do with it being a clear day. Oh, go beachcombing? I think maybe I wanted to go beachcombing. I have a vague memory of that. I think maybe it was beachcombing. Because it had been a blizzard. We did do some beachcombing on the way back from doing something. I don't know what that thing was, but I remember we were doing something, and I did some beachcombing afterwards. Oh, I went to go check out the bear spot by the fishing village. Just nip in here. Let's just see what the weather's doing. Something I do recommend doing, if you go outside, you can check. The weather can get stuck as what it was before. So if you just stick your head out the door, there's a good chance the weather's changing and you're not actually seeing that. So it can be good spending a second outdoors to see. Yeah, see, this is high winds, snow at the moment, which is not great for going out in. It'll be -5 because you get 5 degrees from a car, so it's -5 out there. The problem is the wind is blowing the way I kind of want to go. I wanted to go all the way to the left and then do a sweep around, because then we could grab some of that bear meat from the fishing village and haul it back here. So this is not ideal. I think I'd rather take a few minutes, maybe doing something else indoors. Wait for the wind to change direction and then head out. We could read an hour of one of our books. Why don't we do that? You never know, maybe a blizzard starts and it saved me from being out there when the blizzard was going on. Okay. We're full condition, so I don't need to worry about being perfect on food and water. Well, I'd like to obviously keep my food. Okay, perfect. This is much better. Obviously, I want to keep my food for well fed. I don't remember the last time I starved. Hey, Yinzers. Last time there were no bears or beachcombing. Yeah, I got screwed over. I always think I can fit through there. Ugh, I always think I can fit through there. I just got fat shamed twice. Okay, let's see, because this could turn into a blizzard. As I say, a good way to tell is pick something that you're travelling sideways to. So say that fishing hut over there. Keep your eye on something like that and see if it disappears or if it stays at the same visibility. If it's slowly disappearing, then it very well could be a blizzard is slowly rolling in. But if it looks like it's staying pretty much the same, which I would say it is, then there's a good chance it's just high snow, which is fine. I don't mind a bit of snow. It's pretty nippy though. Wind plus snow in the afternoon, even though it's the afternoon. Very cold. Good to see you too, Yinzers. What have you been up to? How's your day been going? Is it early for you? Wow, 50 stream streak. That's crazy. Well done, you. Damn. Well, I'll tell you what I didn't bring, my pry bar. Oh well. I'm glad we've reached the point where 50 streams in, because I feel like you haven't missed one since you started watching me, Cos. Or at least you've been there in some capacity. I'm glad we've reached a point where you're quite happy calling me a biatch. I feel like it is about 50 streams in, that's when you can start calling me a biatch. Any earlier than that? Oof. Alright. We'll have a look. see if there's anything worth beachcombing out here. I'm somewhat doubtful, given we did do this the other day, even though we've had 2 blizzards, I think, since we went on this stretch. Yeah. Or am I the 50 streams biotch? You are the 50 streams biotch as well. I think we're both biotches. I see. Yeah, okay. That's true. The lack of a comma there does suggest you are calling someone a 50 streams biotch rather than addressing me as the biotch. Don't we love English? So the reason why I'm walking out at an angle like this is I'll just save more time doing this, because I could walk all the way over there and then beachcomb along here, but I've got to walk back that way anyway. So I might as well go to the furthest point out, roughly, that you can beachcomb from, and then walk back along the coastline. It just saves a bit of time. You know, this is your old hypotenuse angle at school. Knowing that this is the shorter distance. Okay, we have got new stuff. That's really great. Looks like it's just an ore over there. I don't see anything else. Let's start circling back. Cloth is great to get. Cloth, scrap metal, and saplings are really the big things. Obviously, you get a lot of cloth through clothing. And I think, realistically, I don't think you can run out of cloth. You should be using enough animal clothing that it doesn't matter long term. That you get enough cloth for your non-animal clothing bits. And likewise with cured leather. I mean, the only thing I have that needs repairing with cured leather is the moose hide satchel. And obviously you can always just make another moose hide satchel if you want. Is that a suitcase? Cloth saplings of metal, oh my. It's, if you go down to the seaside today, you're sure to get a surprise. Nice. Yeah, it does seem to be that suitcases always have clothing in. I mean, we've already found 3 bits of cloth, which is great. I feel a little bit bunged up on my nose. Not sure why. I'm going to take a drink. I did eat a banana, and I feel like when I eat bananas, it kind of, you know, is a bit like mushy in your mouth. Let's take this fish up here, because we'll eventually cook it at some point. Don't forget, always grab fish that you find when you're beachcombing, even if you're not going to use it right away, or, you know, you think, oh, I'm fine, I don't need food or whatever. Grab it, just move it off, and that way it's there if you want it in future. You can turn it into bait to go fishing, you can cook it to get oil and food. It's very good. Right, wolf pelt. Wolf pelt? Wolf carcass. I was just thinking about wolf pelt. Oh, it's only got 0.6 kilos of meat on. I'll grab the meat off, because doesn't hurt to grab. I think I'll forego getting the pelt or the guts, because they'll at least the pelt will take a lot longer. We'll just keep moving on. I care more about the random things washing up. I can grab wolf pelts whenever I want. Cannot, however, grab saplings whenever I want. Okay, to the trash. It's not like old beachcombing where you have to take the stuff off of the floor now, but I feel like I might as well take it. Reclaimed wood is good to get, because the only thing I would leave is cacti heads, because you can use that for some of the furniture making. I feel like there's maybe 1 or 2 recipes that use it. I don't know what it is, but, you know, worth grabbing just in case I ever do want to make that furniture. Because obviously it's a fuel source, it's not great. Just use sticks if I want to start a fire, and if I want to use actual fuel, I've got plenty of coal. Right. I'm always suspicious of walking over this bit of ice here. I don't know if this is... Yeah, see, there's a bit of thin ice there. Even though, I mean, look at it. It's a massive chunk of ice that's been pushed up onto the coast. But no, it's thin ice. Right, check along here. What is that? Oh, it's the planks, isn't it? You can get reclaimed wood from these as well, and I think the ores, as long as you've got a hatchet, you can chop them up. So you can get infinite reclaimed wood. Not that you particularly need it. Right. There's not really ever anything along this stretch of the beach, I tend to find, so we're going to go up onto the hill and warm up a little bit. It's just the wind that's making us a bit cold. We've got lots of fatigue to burn. May end up doing some running or something. Okay. Let's get rid of this fire as well. As well clear up places as we find them. Making a stash of charcoal in here that just from charcoal that I can't be asked to take back. Although I could grab this, like we've got the carry weight now. Cool. I'll just warm up for a second, and I'm gonna grab some of the food from outside, just so we can have a little snack. Any of it not ruined? No. Okay. Perfect. And I don't want to drink all of this water. I'll just drink a little bit. I don't mind getting a bit thirsty now. I'd rather leave water there. You know, if I come here and I desperately need water, better to have it there. You don't need to be full bars all of the time. If anything, it's a mistake to be full bars all of the time. Because it means realistically, you're wasting resources. If you really want to get down into the nitty-gritty of it. I mean, it all depends on the situation, but the beauty about the condition bar... Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt I can grab this. The beauty about the condition bar is you just get that back for free, which is the only thing you get back completely for free. Temperature you can get back for free if you're inside a building, and fatigue, obviously, it's just to sleep, but the resource you're using is time to sleep and then get fatigue back. And obviously, thirst and hunger, you have to drink and eat to keep those up. But if any of your bars are at 0, then your condition bar starts draining. And you can let it drain a bit and then get that condition back later. Obviously, if you need more condition because you might be running into wildlife, you may want to stay pretty much at max. But if you're not, you know, let yourself get dehydrated whilst you're working on, you know, making your bear coat or something indoors. You're not going to be doing anything else. You might as well let it drain and just save yourself that bit of water. Right, what do we got here? Another fish. Lovely. I think that's a backpack over there, I see. Loads of these to do. I just do these as I come along the coast. Whenever we get a clear day, I do those. And the plan is to head to the fishing village, grab some of the bear meat that we've left there, and carry that back. However much I can without getting too heavy. Accelerant. Damn it. I feel like I find accelerant a lot in backpacks. More so than any other container. I'll go a bit wide here because the thin ice juts out.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Didn't see anything else along here. No, I think that's it. Kind of goes up to like there, I feel, like where that last bit of ice sticks out. It doesn't go all the way to the end, so there's no point going all the way to the end. Right, well, that was alright. We got some cloth, which is nice. Doesn't hurt. No saplings or scrap metal, sadly. Yeah. I'm just thinking about what we should be doing next. I think I'd like to grab some more stuff so that I've got enough to head to the far territories in a little while. I'm not going super soon or anything, but make sure I've got cured fish and prepper's pies and everything to go there, and then also have some spare because I don't want to like come back and not have anything. Just make sure I've got enough of those things. I don't know. I need to have a think about what I want to take with me because weight is going to be an issue. I'm not going to be able to bring everything back. It may be a travois angle. I don't know how easy it is to get the travois back from the far territory to, you know, Broken Railroad or something, somewhere where I can actually leave it more consistently. Right, let's have a little think. Oh yeah, I've got these tools. We want to take raw meat back with us because we can cook that then. Overcooked meat, which obviously would just be left at the base until we eat it. So let's see how much of this we can take. Even the scraggly bit. Take a bit more. Okay, let's go with that because we're about to get tired anyway. Just in case I find anything on the way that I want to bring back. And we'll just leave that there.
If I don't warm up soon.
Nice thing about this route is it's quite hard to run into wolves just walking along the road in coastal. There are a couple spots, but they're quite rare. Obviously, if you absolutely stink, you're going to bring them in from off the ice, but obviously if they're coming off the ice, they're coming in at a weird angle, so it's not really a problem. We also should be able to lose them quite easily. If we go up on this snowbank. Once it gets to a high enough bit, if we drop down halfway down the slope, they'll get confused. They won't know how to reach us. We do this. That should have worked. Kind of hard to tell because I can't actually see them from here. Yeah, I don't see it following us anymore. Bear in mind, the further you get away from a wolf that's stalking you, the faster it will start going. So they will catch up every now and then. They don't get any closer to you. They will always just be keeping at a certain distance if you keep moving, roughly. So you can normally see them kind of in the mid-distance, say like there, where that snowbank is. Which is good to know for, you know, keeping your distance and knowing how close you can get. It's one of the best things you can know in this game is how close you can get to a wolf before it charges you. Because it means you can get round wolves, you know, without having to kill them or scare them off or anything. You can just walk past. Be absolutely fine. Right. I don't think I've got a trade set up at the moment. Or, well, I've got a trade set up, but not a particular special one. I think it's just to get one bag of flour, just to make sure I could keep the trade cycle going. I don't know if there's any more trades I really want to do. We got a lot of the caffeine pills. I definitely would like more of those at some point, but they're quite expensive in terms of plants if I want to get multiple of them. So I'm going to have to go collect more birch birch bark. But that's fine. We can do that at some point. I really would like to find a good like birch bark farming area that I could just stay in for a while. You know, have food and water, or be able to go hunting. I just keep cycling and grabbing all the birch bark. If I had to guess, it might be Pleasant Valley in the birch forest there, where the bear spawns. I mean, that would be good because we could kill the bear, get food, and then just hang around there. As far as I know, birch bark spawns in similar to sticks, where as long as a bit of time has passed and you get some wind, they spawn in. But it's not whenever you get wind. I think it's like blizzards where there is a certain amount of time. It's probably 24 hours. But I don't know exactly, but that's what it feels like to me. You can't just, you know, it be windy, you go out, collect them, go into a learning zone, come back out, and they've respawned. That's not how it works. Speaking of, let's grab some sticks. They will make us encumbered, but I like to keep stocked up on sticks. They are handy for trades, and handy for when I don't want to necessarily use coal. Even though I've got plenty of coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Can use sticks when we want to then. And it's nice to grab that raw bear meat because it now means we've got stuff we can cook again. You know, if it's a opportune time to cook, then we can actually make use. I was going to say PV for the birch bark. Yeah. PV, I mean, there's obviously Ravine has some. Mystery Lake has some as well. But Pleasant Valley has that really big forest, which I feel like does have a lot of it in. Ash Canyon's got it. Near where the cougar spawns now. You get quite a lot of birch bark there. But it's quite a trek to go all the way there for birch bark. But if it is the best place, I don't know if it's something someone's found out. But if they have, I'd like to do a bit of research and see. And as I say, just spend ages out there and gather so much birch bark. And then that'll be me sorted for trades for a long time. I mean, I very rarely drink birch bark teas now. I don't really need teas to warm up unless I'm going to one of the colder territories. Colder regions. Colder territories. But day-to-day travel, I'm warm pretty much from late morning to the evening. I mean, exception with today because it's been windy and snowing. Right, that's for recipes. Let's drop off bear meat. Are you a little bit? Yeah, okay, cool. So these are the two scraggly bits. Drop off this meat here. Yeah, I don't know how much we've actually got here. It doesn't even look like that much. Ugh. Right, I guess we're done out here. What we might do... Let's go drop off the stuff we got. What we might do... Something I would like to do, and I'm going to do, is make some storage and store some items that, like just one set of items that I want to pick like a group out of. I don't know if that makes sense for what I mean. Like sticks. Like I could just have a massive chest of sticks or something. I'd love to do it for the rose hips, but I'm too scared. Whereas sticks, oh well, I lost 100 sticks. Like, it's fine. They will respawn. It's just a bit of waste of time, which we've got plenty of time. We've got to play for another 460 days, so it's okay. So yeah, we should have a look at doing that. I feel like the best one is probably the chest. Storage trunk. I don't know how much you get in the storage box, but yeah. What else could you use? There's like the display ones as well. Dresser. Oh, there you go. That uses reclaimed wood. Oh, and so does this one. Yeah, I don't know how much these have in. But we could at the very least start with the trunk. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do that. I think it was 9 fir wood. Have I still got my fir wood out here? Don't know if I carted it all off to the trader. I may have brought it inside. We obviously use so much to get peaches. Only for me to realistically not end up needing that many, but hey. I think in here? Yeah. Oh, perfect. 9. I think that was 9. Let's grab some water before I sleep, just because otherwise it's going to be dark. Jeff the Jar, thank you very much for the follow. When's a Jeff not a Jeff? When it's a jar. Yeah, I mean, surely the storage trunk has got, like, the best storage capacity out of everything we can make. I mean, look at it, it's massive. It's like a proper trunk. I'm glad you appreciate my joke. Ah, nice. That's actually perfect. Because we're going to be wasting time tonight. Well, let's finish this. Okay, so you have to go into the container and then deploy straight from here. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe just put it here for now. And I'm going to move it around and I'm going to interact with it and make sure it exists. 35 kilos, that is good. That is good. I'll have to check the other things. I could just check the wiki, I guess. That would probably be the easiest way. Okay, great. Well, what I'm going to do, we'll start doing it, is I'm going to put some sticks in here. We're going to experiment just to make sure they don't get deleted. And neither does the container. I'm going to move it around with the sticks inside. You know, just to try it out. Because I am scared. You know, as much as I was like, oh well, we lose 100 sticks, I'd rather not lose 100 sticks. Right. Okay. I think we're just sleeping 9 hours now. Well, just over 9. Ooh, that moose looks a little bit ominous in the low light there. I don't like that. It's creepy. Right. It's funny, you do very much feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway, just gathering loads of crap and like having it as curios or something, just so you've got stuff. Okay, great. You still exist? Still got the sticks inside? Nice. Right, well, let's have a little think about where I actually want to put it. We've also got this suitcase as well. What I might do is have one of them be cured leather and one of them be cloth. That might be a good idea. We just got to think about where I can put all these things in. I mean, I don't mind like blocking off most of this stuff and just being able to walk, like, you know, say from over here into it. So I could put stuff along here, but it kind of looks a bit odd just there. Curios, very curios. Oh dear, hilarious. Yeah, because I feel like there's not really space anywhere in here. Like, all of this wall space is now taken up, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything else I could fit in. That would make sense. What happens if you block the trader thing and you try and interact with it? I don't actually know. Yeah, I mean, we've got a bit of space in here. Yeah. This here as well. I'm not convinced on having this here, so maybe we'll do something different with that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the cupboards, because they're quite tall, so it uses up more wall space, which is good. The closets. I mean, I like the cupboards because it's just one container. When it's something that's got multiple drawers, you know, like this, it's going to be a bloody nightmare remembering what I've put in each one. So maybe they would be a good thing to make. We could, I guess. I've not got... The thing is, I've not really got anything to do outside at the moment. Because... Well, I'll tell you what I could do. Go collect some fir wood. That's something I could do. I'm just gonna grab... I can't remember how much it was. I feel like it was 10. Yeah, because I think this is literally all of my fir wood there. We have got some by the trader as well, but we'll leave that there for the peaches, I guess. That's not the right bloody thing. Oh, and I need scrap metal. Cool. That'll take 8 hours. So what we're going to do is we'll work until about midday, because then it'll be warm enough that I can go out and we'll go collect some fir wood. Ooh, a clear day. Could go and collect fir wood now. You know what? I am tempted. The reason why it's good to do now is the longer I can spend outside, the better, because I know it's good weather. Let's drop off this stuff.
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
Oh, you're fine, Astrid. Calm down. Yeah, if it's a clear day, then we could go out and we could actually light a fire for free. Drop this as well. Let's go collect some fir limbs. It's a bit windy. Not windy enough that we can't start a fire, but it may get blown out. Can I light you somewhere? Not really. If we put it here, it could be protected. I should go grab another pot as well whilst we're doing this. I'll forego it on this one, because we can just cook a bit of water whilst we're chopping up wood. Make good use of the time. There we go. God, look how long it extends the fire out for. Bear in mind, coal is an hour and 20 minutes, so technically it only used up 11 minutes of that time, just because it extended it out so much. Wind's died down as well now. Might not even need proper fires. Okay. Wow, some really good torches. Because this will be pretty warm, even in the morning. No wind, a clear day. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. I'm going to grab one of these pots. Let's also drop off this water we grabbed, because it'll weigh us down. And also I'll drop off the fir wood we grabbed. What else is weighing me down? I feel really heavy. Is it just the coal? I did pick up lots of things. Oh, we've got this charcoal as well. Right, forgot about that. Let's go over this way. There's limbs over here. You can get 2 or 3. Yeah, I can see at least 1. If I can grab some sticks, I could forego using coal. But if we've got multiple next to each other, we might as well put a coal on. I see the one there. Oh, I got one down here. Okay. Okay, these two are pretty close to each other. Not close enough that I could be in the warm for both of them, but let's put coal on one, and then it just means we've got the fire going whilst we do both, even if it's not necessarily keeping me warm.
Come on, little fire.
And we will have to go and grab food at some point. Because chopping up wood is hungry work. We might be losing the fire. We didn't. Okay, we did get coal, but that's fine.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Let's warm up. Just being in wind chill protection as well whilst we're warming up, because take off the edge. Okay, there we go. It is going. Right. Well, we'll let this fire warm us up a little bit more. And then I'll go chop up that bit of wood down there. There's not realistically going to be anywhere I can light a fire down there that doesn't get blown out, so I think I'll just let myself get cold. Pardon me. Could have warmed up, could have done some water whilst we were waiting, but oh well. I'd like to grab some more sticks if we're going to be lighting multiple fires, because you never know, we might keep this clear day even after chopping up this tree. And this fire will go to embers because it's a new fire, so we'll get an extra 5 minutes on this. Let's just go for it now. We are going to get a bit cold, that's fine. Okay. Sounds like the wind's died down a little. Right, let's take the stuff back.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Most of the furniture does use fur, so it makes sense to grab mainly fur. I don't know what we'll be making, but at the very least I want to do one of those tall cabinets to compare it to the chest. Right, so let's eat. I don't really mind getting too cold because we shouldn't really be running into wildlife too much whilst doing this, especially if I can light another fire. So if I get a bit hurt, it's fine, and we can lose up to 64% of our condition, and we'll still get all of that back whilst we're sleeping with our fancy bear bed. Right, I think I'm going to carry on. There's some up the hill we can go for. There's 2 bits up the hill directly behind Quonset. And and you can get one over by the plane crash as well. Let's go check that out. And if it's still a clear day, we'll light another fire and warm up whilst we do this one. Don't even necessarily need to put coal on. We'll just have a couple of sticks that probably keep us warm. But given we're out of warmth, it wouldn't hurt to warm up fully. Right. It's a bit of a trek, but it's not too bad. Also be a deer spawn up here as well. Oh, there it is. Apparently this is one of the animals you want to kill around Quonset to try and get the moose to spawn in. I'm not convinced that's how it works at all. I feel like the moose is just extremely rare. But maybe. I don't know. A good way to be able to tell is when you have the moose, if you come up here and check and there is a deer up here, then that means it's completely unrelated. The reason why you kill animals is to let other animals spawn in who share the same spawn point. I don't see another fur up here. I don't see a fur up here. I've always had one up here though. It's been long enough that it would have spawned in by now. Yeah, if they share a spawn point, then if you kill the animals there, then it opens it up again for... oh, it's there. I just walked right by it. I literally walked right by it. Jesus. Yeah, it opens up for them to be able to take that spot. So for instance, if you kill the wolves around the back of Quonset, you're more likely going to have the deer spawn in back there. Yeah, we'll just stick sticks on, why not? Do the water. Lovely. We can turn the rest of the fire into torches. So with the cold there, that fire got extended out by about 50%. Which means it's about halfway through the bonus you can get from the fire, I believe. So I think it goes all the way pretty much from 0% to 100%. I know that seems like that might sound silly, but it doesn't necessarily, you know, extend a fire out by like 1%. Rexski, thank you very much for the follow. Is Raxki what you call skiing with a raccoon? I feel like it is. Okay. We'll go up the hill, and there could be another couple bits up here, as well as a wolf spawn. Or it could be replaced by deer, and there's normally rabbits there as well. That's another one. If you kill that wolf, then you know, it means it could be the deer spawn in. As far as I know, if you do that as well, it pretty much will guarantee that the next thing there will be the other animal, because there's a delay then on the same animal spawning in again. Which is why I'm not convinced about the moose needing the other animals to be despawned, because I bet the other animals are still around Quonset. Well, I imagine you probably have to kill the deer or the wolf that spawn behind Quonset, because the moose spawns behind Quonset. At least it used to. They may have changed it with the update. But last I knew, it spawned back there. Okay, cool. We got the wolf spawn. And then 2 forward. Lovely. So we'll scare this wolf off. Skiing raccoon would be interesting, but I'm also into snowboarding. Ah, snowboarding raccoon. I've never been snowboarding. I did like fake skiing on like AstroTurf Hill. Let's light a fire here. I think we'll probably just do more sticks. I need to do coal again. Keep the wolf off. There we go. 5% spawn chance behind Quonset? Yeah, I heard it's about 5%. I mean, I've been here 534 days, 535 days.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
And I feel like I saw it once in this time. Because I think I killed it once here, but I don't actually remember. We've been playing this run for a long time. So my memory's not great. Just double check the wolf's not somehow behind me or something. You don't want to walk away from your fire into the wolf's mouth. I tend to find that's bad. Oh, there it is over there. Cool. Fine, I'll grab you. I'll take you with me. Oh, getting encumbered. Okay, let's do this one. We'll light it here. It's a bit protected by the tree that way. Maybe I'm being basic quality at my current run, beating Coastal a good 120 days. Only seen it twice. Yeah, see, that means you've seen it a lot more than me in a shorter amount of time. That's why I feel like I'm just unlucky. I'll put this torch out. It's a pretty decent one. It's more like 0.5%. Yeah. Which is fine. Like, I'm okay with the moose in Coastal Highway being pretty elusive, because Coastal Highway is an incredibly strong region. It doesn't need to be made better by having access to an easy moose constantly. In my humble opinion. Right, we're going to be pretty heavy heading down the hill, but we'll be fine. Wow, I've been going so good torches. Yeah, English. Been getting such good torches. Right, so we're just gonna head down kind of on the diagonal. What difficulty are you playing on Rexkey? I wonder if that makes a difference. It doesn't normally. The only exception really is wolves on Stalker you get more of. And, well, actually no, it does, because you get fewer animals on Interloper as time goes on. So maybe it does matter. Get so much out of it, literally weeks worth of meat that can be cured. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of food to do plenty with. Even if you get the smallest moose, it's still, I think it's still 25 kilos for the smallest moose. Or maybe that's bear I'm thinking of. No, I think it's 25 kilos. The Stalker probably does. Yeah, I wonder with Stalker. Stalker's one of those where I could either easily believe that it's more or less likely. I really like the meat curing box in the game. Yeah, it's fun. I was sleeping on it for the longest time, and then I started using it, and it's all I've been doing. I've made so much cured meat in that time. And then I found out cured fish was even better, so I've been curing loads of fish. Oh, it's lovely. Right, let's haul this furwood inside. It was a nice long day of wood collecting. Does mean that, unfortunately, I'm quite awake still, because obviously, whilst you're sitting still chopping wood, you actually don't lose as much fatigue if you were moving around. So we'll have to come up with some things we can do tonight. Okay, let's drop off. Actually, I don't even know if I've got space in here. No. But we'll have to do some of this tonight anyway, so let's cart this fir wood over to the woodwork bench, because that's probably where I'm realistically going to end up using it. Lovely. Start putting our sticks away in our new stick chest. Okay. So we can't really go out chopping up wood again tomorrow, because it takes a while for the fir wood to respawn. I think it takes about 5 or 7 days. Somewhere between there. So we will be waiting a little while before we can get more. doing that cabinet tonight until it gets actually dark. And then maybe I'll do some of the stuff in the containers that we've got to do. Let's grab some water before we sleep as well. According to AI data, well, I don't fucking trust that. Especially for games. If you're talking about Gemini, it's so inaccurate. Definitely do not trust it. It really does just make stuff up. And it's insane that people, you know, just accept it as fact. No, that's what I want, that, don't I? Yeah, no, definitely. The thing is, the problem is the Long Dark doesn't have, like, official data for a lot of stuff. Even if you're using the wiki, that is all just user put in information. And people just make stuff up about the game, unfortunately, without any hard fact. Yeah, I would really like for Hinterland to tell us numbers. I get why they don't, because, you know, it's not really that sort of game. So it's kind of just through trial and error that people try it out and see. Oh, we've got another Aurora. Okay, well, we don't have to do other stuff tonight. That's so funny. 2 back-to-back Auroras. I don't get that often. At least, unless I've forced it. Right, well, let's keep working. We've only got about 7 hours until dawn. Let's just do another half an hour. And then we can do the rest in the morning. Because I don't really have anything I can do outside tomorrow. I mean, go hunt a deer or something. Not that I really like deer meat. We've just probably just killed all the we've killed all the bears and they haven't appeared here for weeks. Yeah. So that AI data is definitely wrong because I spent so much time in Coastal Highway. I mean, I guess I haven't spent 130 days in a row in Coastal Highway, so maybe that's the difference. But most of my time has been spent here. So yeah. Right, let's do 8 hours of sleep. Yeah. Or do I want to just do 7? We wake up early. Let's do 7 and we wake up early, and then, yeah. It resets if you leave the region. I did hear that it was something like that. Where if you leave, it basically gives you less chance for it to spawn. It doesn't, like, reset, but it gives you less chance for it to respawn in again. And then when you come back, you're kind of, like, resetting... Or not resetting the progress, but... I don't know, but someone said it was something like that. Oh, that could be a blizzard outside, in which case maybe we could go beachcombing. Because it has been over a day since we've beachcombed. Obviously not in the blizzard. I mean, after the blizzard has happened. Yeah, that is a classic AI answer. It's a lot of fluff. That's what I tend to find with a lot of AI answers for things. You know, ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever. Just fills it up with fluff to be like, oh yes, this means this. And it's like, well, you've not explained it at all. No, I don't trust AI chat things and Gemini or whatever with anything. I mean, the classic is one Reddit user suggests yourself. Like, why is it taking out that data? Like, how hard is it to program it to not say something like that? So stupid. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And the wiki's just full of people who put their own information in and they just make it up. And it's outdated a lot of the time because obviously there's nothing forcing people to update it. Right, nice. This weighs 15 kilos. Let's see how this compares. 20 kilos. Yeah, so not as much space. They don't have opening animation. That has an opening animation, but that doesn't. The meat curing boxes do. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, is this done? This is done. Lovely. I've got to stack up some of this cured meat, so we could do that whilst the blizzard's still raging on out there. I mean, a lot of it we could actually be using outside, but might as well put it on the shelf for now. Is that all you can grab, really? There we go. Oh, that works there. Lovely. Probably takes Reddit thread comments and assumes it's based on me including the most people. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem to just be like, well, if most people are saying this on Reddit, it must be true. And if you're using Reddit as your source of information, you're definitely in trouble in general. Whether it's from an AI chatbot or not. I can't grab that last bit, whatever. If I do it this way... There we go. Lovely jubbly. I've got to do this fish as well. I guess we could do it now. Sometimes it doesn't want to grab more than a few. I don't know what really triggers that. Ooh. I tend to have more success when I just drop it on top of it. Yeah. I experimented before and I could pick up like 11 pieces of whatever it was I was picking up. I'm assuming ring-tailed lemur is your favourite? It is indeed. I'm a simple person. I see ring-tailed lemur, I like. Yeah, no, I love lemurs. And ring-tailed lemur is by far my fave. I mean, they're all pretty great. Like, black-white ruffed lemurs are fantastic. I like how big they are in comparison. The red ruffed lemurs are cool. You really can't go wrong with a lemur, in my opinion. Right. Could put the birch bark up there as well, because we've not actually got a storage spot for that. But you can go up here now that I've reloaded. It'll actually fit. There we go. Maybe we should take the reclaimed wood over there. Don't know what I want to put in this cabinet. Maybe let's grab out the fir wood. Just dump it over here. I've got some stuff in this one as well. What have I got in here? More fir wood. Yeah, this is most of our fir wood. We were collecting loads for peaches off the trader, but ever since the old rosehip incident of day 502 or whatever it was, we've not been able to make use of those. King Julian forever, yeah. Mouse lemur, it's my face because of more. Ah, yes, that's a good one. There are lots of good lemurs. I mean, obviously they are a unique creature, and that's what's beautiful about them being endemic to Madagascar, because you don't get, you know, monkeys out there or whatever. It's just the lemurs. So they take up that specific niche in between, which is just great. They get high from millipedes? I didn't know that. That's great. I know a lot of animals get drunk from eating off fruit, and they'll like opt to eat fruit that's going off so they can get drunk, which is funny. Okay, blizzard potentially ended out there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be putting in this yet. We will have a place for our sticks, and I'm going to start dumping my sticks in there. I want to put my reclaimed wood in something as well. We could... Maybe let's just stick our reclaimed wood in that desk. I don't have that much. Lovely. And then I'll forget it's in here, and yeah. And that'll be that. Cool. I've got loads of things to do in the dark, but I just don't... I've not had enough time. I kind of don't like the cedar being in here as well. Let's move that. I've got it in this one as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
I've got the cattails there, all my torches. Yeah. Imagine being a bear that finds a fermented bit of honey in the wild. Has himself some natural mead. Yeah, that'd be great. I bet bears get absolutely lit when they drink the fermented honey. That's funny. I don't know where I want to put this cedar. I'll just put it on the floor and we'll claim that we're going to use it for furniture, but in reality I just want to get it out of there. Giant millipede on Madagascar, when scratched or ripped, secretes a pheromone that makes lemurs go crazy, like cats and catnip. Ah. It's funny, isn't it, all those interactions you get between animals that, you know, they've evolved alongside each other, so they know how to deal with each other. It's like the arms race humans have with raccoons. Like, constantly trying to find ways to outsmart each other. Normally it's the raccoons outsmarting us, I feel. Okay, how many arrows do I have? I've got 8 still. Bow's getting a little bit damaged, but that's fine. Just need to think about getting a spare bow. I think the survival bow is below 30% condition. It can start to break, maybe. I know the bushcraft bow is below 50%, and I know that because my bushcraft broke at 50%, as in I shot when it was at 50% and it got destroyed on the very first shot, which is hilarious and incredibly unlucky, but c'est la vie. Ugh, I don't know what to do with you. You won't fit. Oh, that'll do. Oh, I was wondering if I could put these preppers pies in a slightly better configuration. I'll do something like that. Yeah, look, there you go. Look, that saves a bit of space. Well, maybe not. Just so I could fit, I saw you. I saw that. Yeah, I don't really want it hanging off. Is that really the best we can do? Like that. And do dolphins get high from bullying pufferfish? Yes, they do. They, like, push them around. They, like, knock them around like a ball. Okay, well, this isn't perfect, but it'll do. Doesn't need to look particularly neat. Oh, actually, they fit way better like that. There's still not enough space to get these all on. Is that my big stack of pemmican bars? No, that's 1 pemmican bar. Oh, this is my big stack, right? Yeah, there's 80 pemmican bars there ready for when we go to the far territories. Right, I think it sounds like the blizzard has stopped, so we'll go do some beachcombing. Lovely. Because it's been over a day, and from my estimates, it seems to be about 24 hours after you initially beachcomb that things can start to spawn in again. And as long as you've had some wind. Obviously, blizzard is ideal because you get special items from blizzards. If you just have high wind, most of what you'll get is sticks and reclaimed wood. It's not... It's... If you've not beachcombed, then yes, it is right after a blizzard, as long as you go through a loading zone. But if you've already beachcombed, you need to wait. It doesn't happen right after. And this is... I thought it was right after a blizzard. So I tried to go out beachcombing, and literally nothing was there, because we'd just been beachcombing, I think the same day. And I'd been in and out of a loading zone. And I looked along, I left. I think I came back the next morning and there still wasn't that stuff there. And then I came back in the evening, and there was loads of stuff there. It all respawned. So it seemed to be that you need to give it some time, as well as it being a blizzard. Because obviously most people don't just beachcomb constantly. But in the late game, I've got, not really much better to do. So I could be doing constantly, and I found that you're not able to get items right away. But I also found that I feel like maybe we got containers that had spawned back in, but there were no actual items on the beach at one point. I don't know. It's a bit odd, at least. It's something we don't know exactly how it works. And people just kind of take their best guess. Looks like 16 hatchets from combing. Nice. People don't beachcomb constantly. Shifty eyes. Yeah, Cos loves beachcombing. I mean, it is a great use of your time. Late game. Cos likes to do it early game constantly. But it worked out. I mean, I can't spite her. It worked out because she was able to get a load of birch saplings from it. Although I think you even had a hacksaw, so it's not like you needed to get the saplings from beachcombing, but it worked out. Yeah, on Stalker you get hatchets, you get arrows. Yeah, you get lots of great stuff. On Interloper we don't get arrows. You get scrap metal, so you can go forge more arrows if you need to. But the good thing is the saplings washing back up. Because, yeah. Purely having the saplings means that you could have a run forever. It's the only thing I think would stop a run not lasting forever on Interloper. Although saying that, you could fish. So as long as you're getting scrap metal for beachcombing, you can fish. So you either need scrap metal or saplings. Still trying to take down the cougar. Last time I tried it, managed to land only 2 arrows in them. Yeah, cougar's tricky, especially if you're like properly going after it and not cheesing the fight, which I do. After my first encounter with the cougar, I really do just cheese it each time now. Right, that is the same ore that was there yesterday. I mean, it could just be that it's in the same spot, but that's not promising. Or not yesterday, it was the day before. It's been about 36 hours since we beachcombed. I'm not liking the looks of this. It doesn't look like anything spawned in. This is what I mean. It just seems a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, my advice for the cougar is if you are not using a fire or using elevation, it does kind of turn like a tank. So you can try and shoot it as it runs up to you and try and like bait it out around a tree or something. But obviously it's quite sketchy doing that. I tried to cheese it, but I think I placed my fires too far apart. Ah, yes. It does get quite close to fires. So you do need to be careful. And unlike other animals, it'll run at you from a distance to get you, so you need to be right by your fire. Made triangle fires, but they didn't really interact the way I hoped. Ah, are you trying to like trap it inside? Cage the cougar in. Oh, here we go. This is new. It's a locker that's washed up. Yeah, see, maybe I feel like it is something to do with containers washing up. Ah, nice. Not locked. Not that it matters because there's nothing ever inside lockers, but we'll pretend. I see a trunk over there, which is guaranteed cloth or leather. Yeah, the maple. The trader likes his maple for quite a few things. 15 maple saplings. Wow, what are you trading for, Rusky? I was trying to get the cougar to get like stuck in one place. It's definitely possible. I think it was Zach Nafane, if you've watched him before. I think he trapped a cougar in with torches,
Take it.
from memory. I feel like I saw a clip of him doing that. Right. See, yeah, look, no items washing up, but we are getting containers that have washed up. There's definitely something funky going on. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my head inside this house, inside Misanthropes, and then come back out and see if maybe we start finding items. Maybe you need to go in and out of a loading zone after a blizzard has taken place or something. Maybe that's it. Yeah. I guess torches are easier because you can plop them down pretty quick. I'm not sure I would trust a torch to keep back a cougar, though. I forgot about the fur on this island. You normally get, like, 2, I think, on here. Yeah, it's 2. And then you can get, like, 3 on the other. So we could actually... Oh, fucking hell, you scared me. We could do that of an afternoon. But I'd rather go beachcombing, because it's more important, but... Right, let's just stick our head in here. Just eat a bit of food whilst we're here as well. Lovely. Okay. Let's see if that means stuff has suddenly spawned in. I see a canoe there. I think that canoe was there before. Obviously, it could just be a different canoe that's respawned in. The boats seem to have set places where they appear. I've never had one of the big boats, which is sad, because you can get some good stuff in the big boats. When you enter a loading screen during a blizzard, most of the items on the ground disappear. Only containers are left. Bug's been there since they re-evacuated. Oh, is that actually a thing? Oh. Well, thank you, dude. Meister, 4,200. That would make sense. Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but that would explain what's happening, I guess. Yeah, okay. That is unfortunate. Especially because, obviously, on Interloper, most containers are empty. Apart from the trunk and the suitcases seem to always have stuff. Okay, Mostly don't enter a building when a blizzard starts, when you want to beat the code. Is that one of the big boats? I saw that from a distance and I was like, what is that? Oh, this is so exciting. Although it won't have anything in because we've despawned the fucking items by going into the blizzard. Going into the building during the blizzard. Ah, well, thank you for that. That would explain it. That would explain it. Oh, well, it's fun. We'll check out this big boat. I've never been in one of these before. And I've been beachcombing a long time on this run. Ah, it's so cool. You can't fall through thin ice on it, can you? Hee hee. Oh, it's got fish inside it. Okay, you really don't want to go next to the boat, eh? I told you they exist. This is so fun. I've never been in one of these. I mean, none of this will have stuff in, presumably. Been on Loper and all. Oh, sliding door. Nice. Just fit the boat up. Yeah, you could do. Is that it? Yeah, well, 2 fish. That's it. That's fun. Maybe it wasn't affected by me going to the blizzard, because obviously it kind of like counts as a container or something. And these don't count as individual items. So maybe we got away with it. Oh, that's really cool. I hope I didn't miss anything on it. I doubt I did. But yeah, I think... I mean, maybe it's just lower difficulties, but apparently you can get flare guns on them. Yeah, just sail out towards the trader, be like, I am the captain now. I've got my own boat. What are you going to do about it? Take a pic of the boat? That's a good idea. Because I might not see one again. I like your thinking, Cos. Cool. Well, that's cool. What I think we'll do... that there. What I think we'll do is head back, because although there can be more containers out that way that can have stuff in, we're not going to find saplings, which is the main thing that I'm always looking for when beachcombing. And we'll grab our axe. Although it's nearly the end of the day, blimey. Yeah, we can still grab our axe and come and chop up some wood. Thanks. Do like taking some fun pictures now and then. We've got quite a few now. Yeah. That makes so much sense based off of what happened before when I went... Like, I even said about going in and out of a loading screen. And then only having containers. So I need to keep in mind that if I go out into a blizzard, I either need to stay out in the blizzard if I'm going to go beachcombing, which probably not a good idea, or I need to... Can you not go this way? You're going to run into me anyway, whatever. Or when a blizzard starts, I need to make sure that I stay inside until the blizzard is definitely over. Problem is I keep my food outdoors, so I might starve to death trying to do that. We could take some of the fish back from this fishing hut as well. Might as well. I've got a bit of carry capacity, availability. Oh yeah, we got some raw fish that I was going to think about making cured fish out of. Right. I want to make sure I take all of these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, let's go with this. Yeah, hello, Bark. Hey, Rhino. Good morning. Morning. We've had someone enlighten me on the beachcombing issues we've been having, which is helpful. Slept in, barely getting up. 9 AM is a late one. Nice. I mean, it's good to have those now and then. Let yourself reset. Actually get proper sleep. Like, I find waking up to alarms exhausting. Like, if you're constantly waking up to an alarm, never quite getting the sleep you actually need. Although I do have a habit of... I've noticed this. There's this weird patch of ice here where wolves lose you. I do notice I tend to wake up like 5 or 10 minutes before my alarm goes off. Whenever I've set the alarm. It's like in my head I know when the alarm is. And my brain's like, right, we're going to wake up for the alarm. It's like, no. It's supposed to be the alarm that wakes me up. What are you doing? Not lose you up there. I think I can lose it on here. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that wolf will disappear, won't hang out here. Right. Yeah, no, I've not really got enough time to go chopping up wood tonight. Maybe we'll just stay in. Guess our body's learned. Yeah. Need a shower and junk. What are you junking? Check back in a bit. Have fun. Thank you, Rhino. I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your shower and your junk. Don't enjoy your junk. Oh god. Right. Let's. I don't know. Maybe I should just make more of these storage trunks. Too late. Oh, we could do some more cured fish. I completely forgot about that. Let's go and grab a load and we'll work out what we're doing.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Go like this. And we're deliberately going to drop the heaviest fish. And then I'll grab some of this meat, and then if we need to fill it out, we can do with that stuff. Because we want to make use as much of the salt as we can. Ooh, nice. Okay. Ah, that's pretty much perfect. Great. Yeah. Barely any wasted. Fantastic. The other one might actually be done as well, so maybe I should have checked that before I sprinted back outside with all of me fish. Well, meat mostly. Okay. Let's have a look. Got to put salt in them as well. Well, I don't have to, but I like to keep it stocked up just so in case I ever forget. Oh, you guys are only 43%. Okay, cool. Got a whole load of fish we're going to be doing, which is great. I think I need nearly all of that. You need 4 kilos. You need... Well, that'll do for now. Okay. Yeah, do I want to get more of these storage trunks? They are pretty good. I mean, obviously I could put them on this back wall as well. Given the cabinet has a lot less. It's 15 kilos fewer to put inside it. It's nearly double. Doesn't feel like that's an efficient thing to do. Obviously we've got the dressers and things as well. It depends. It depends how much you can fit in each one. I don't care about the shelves. Yeah, like the wide dresser, regular dresser. I'm gonna waste 25 kilos. Jeez, that doesn't make any sense because it uses lighter wood. That doesn't make sense at all. I'm just gonna look up the dresser on the wiki and see if it says. Yeah, each one is 10 kilos, so it adds up to 30 kilos of storage, which is less than this, right? That's 35 kilos. So, yeah, no, it's still better. I think it's worth just doing the storage trunks. I don't have that many more things that I need to put in trunks, but obviously I can store, like, wood and things in them. I could put hides in, but I'm a little bit anxious about doing that. I don't know why. I've just always kept my hides and pelts on the floor. Cured guts and stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's work on doing another one of those. Can I count to 9? I don't think so. Oh, I wonder how much this is. Storage rise. I mean, it's obviously very small. I can't count to 9. Shocker. Well, that's really worth drinking. Cool. Let's just work on this until it gets dark. We won't get another Aurora. Okay, well, I finished it. Just plonk it on the ground for now. And we'll work out what we're doing with it.
I'd snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. We could go pick up our sticks from outside. Bring them in. get them out of the cold, you know, warm them up. Just throw back some meat. Cool. It's going to take us a while. I brought them all out here because I was mainly going to use them for fires or potentially trading, but I just didn't want them on the floor in the garage anymore. See, this is a time where I almost feels like that it would be nice if there was a mechanic for if you had a load of the same item in one area, you could just like gather it all up at once. That would be nice. I would like something like that. You know, like with the rose hips that we've got on the floor or, you know, sticks or something. Okay. Let's plop these in this trunk. Because we can get so many in here. Cool. And we'll work out what we're doing with those. Right. I need to kill a little bit of time. Let's get rid of some of these torches because they're so heavy. They don't take that long to break down either. It's the same as pretty much standing here. As far as I can tell, 2 minutes is about how long it takes for this bar to fill up. If you weren't filling up the bar, that is. I mean, obviously, 2 minutes is how long the bar takes to fill up, because that's how long it takes to do the torch. But, yeah, if you're just standing here, 2 minutes would have passed anyway. It's definitely one of the nicer things that takes time, because some things I feel take a bit too long. Like, I don't know, like the prepared rose hips. As far as I can tell, it looks like you chop the rose hips in half. And you're chopping 24 things in half, but it takes you 15 minutes. That means it's taking you about, what, like 20 seconds? I don't know, somewhere around there per rose hip to chop it in half. Like, how slow are you? Like, come on. Yeah. It would be nice if they did take a look at some of the timings of things and decay of items as well. Some items just decay way too quickly, and it doesn't make any sense. Back when you weren't really expected to live that long, you know, fine, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but they very much set you up so that you can live a lot longer now. Okay, it sounds like it's blizzarding out there. I wonder if it's worth checking to see if there are going to be items tomorrow then. Even though we went and beachcombed yesterday. Because it does still feel like there is a time related to it. I'm going to quickly grab a pillow to put behind me because my back's kind of killing me today. Look at this stick. There we go. Right, that's a bit better. Right. Well, there's a load more sticks. Lovely. I might just make more of those trunks. So if we do get up early, that's fine, because I've got something to do. 9 hours? Yeah, that's just about right. Yeah, well, we'll do 10. But obviously, another Aurora. What the fuck? That's 3 nights in a row, isn't it? What's going on? Trader's desperately trying to get in contact with me. Right, sounds like it could be blizzarding again. So I'm not going to go outside, even though I want to go and eat. We'll hold off and wait for what sounds like the end of the blizzard. I'll just do more of these trunks, I guess. Yeah, let's finish it. Lovely. Oh, whoopsie. I feel like you can lose items if you don't take them out of there. Okay, we will move these around. I'm not going to work out what we're putting in each of them, but for now, I'm just going to plonk them down here. We'll work it out. Sounds like it's still blizzarding, maybe? No. Okay. Right, let's grab some water, eat some food. Maybe I should bring some food inside then, if that's the case. Just have a little bit inside wouldn't be a bad idea. We could take in some stuff that's ruined already. The reason I keep food outdoors is because then you don't have to you can just eat it off the floor. What's rancid bits? Let's take those in. Yeah, you can eat it off of the floor, which is just a lot faster than going into your inventory. I mean, it's not a lot faster. I could technically go to this menu and eat it as well. It's fine. I'll just leave it here. These bits are big bits for traveling with. Let's actually take those outdoors. If I'm going walking somewhere and I just want to take one big bit of food, we take one of these big fish that we've got. Okay. Well, it's a little bit cold because it's snowing, but we'll warm up a tad, and I'll go check. What we'll do, I'm just going to head straight for misanthropes. I'm going to take my hatchet with me, so even if there's nothing to beachcomb, we can go and collect the firwood that's out there. So I eat my meals off the floor too. Yeah, it's just faster, isn't it? I just get down on all fours and I just start lapping it up. Got space in these cabinets as well now. Yeah, don't know what I'm going to put in them. We'll work it out. Got these books and things as well to read. Cool. Let's just go straight across the misanthropes. Yeah, it should warm up in a little bit. Even if it's snowing. Like in coastal, I'm warm enough in the early-ish afternoon, even when it's snowing. And we'll grab these sticks because now we've got somewhere to put them. It's obviously so much nicer being able to put something you have a lot of inside a container so that you don't have to keep dropping it on the floor and picking it back up or whatever. Also, another reason that it's good to be heading out here pretty much every day is we can see if the bears spawn back in. As soon as it does, as long as I've got a clear day, I'm going to be killing it. I know my luck, though, that we'll have the other two bears and we won't have this one. But yeah, nothing I can do about that. We'll just have to, if we still don't get this bear for a while, we'll have to go check the other two bear spawns. Feel like it's about here I would see the bear moving. Maybe a little bit earlier, actually. Yeah, so it's still not here. Okay. We'll go up the hill. Let's go around to the right, I guess, because we can check if there's beachcomb items on the right. A little bit easier. No. I'm going to change my mind again. We're going to go to the left. Because it's too cold to chop wood up at the moment. It's my blizzard line, off of my main blizzard line. Up to the island, because if I'm coming back down, I'll come down off of there. And you can take a shortcut up, rather than going all the way around to the left here. Well, it's only a shortcut if the bear's here, and you'd have to go further around. Otherwise, yeah, you should just go up here. Got food poison in that cave once. Good times. because some idiot thought you could just eat raw fat. And in my defense, I checked to see if you could cook it, and you couldn't. And it was like, oh, you can eat it for some calories too. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. So I ate it, and it just gave me food poisoning. Well, what's the bloody point of this? I don't know why it's in the description. Like, food poisoning is just so... Like, it's never worth getting food poisoning just to be able to eat, really. Like, the trade-off is way too big. Because you have to sleep for ages, so... Right, I'm not seeing any items. Containers are still here. That's the same trunk and same lockers. To be fair to the game, it says something along the lines of, if you're desperate for calories, yeah, it does say that, but it's still, even if you're desperate for calories, don't. There's so much other food. Just bear in mind, you had to kill an animal to get the animal fat. Just eat the animal. Alright, let's have a little snack crawl. And we'll go chop up some wood. How much water do I have? Let's put another litre back. Cool. 50% chance for 100% condition fat. It's something like that. Yeah, it's like 40 or 50% condition chance, I feel. You may well be right. I had in my head that it was 40, but it could well be 50. Either way, you know, that's way too big of a chance. Scared me. So that's a new deer, because it was a doe here before. A doe, a deer, a female deer. I'd rather get food poisoning than parasites. Yeah, but you could just... Even if you're not level 5 cooking, you can eat one bit of bear meat a day, and that's most of the food. Well, not most of the food, but that's about a third of the food you'd need in a day. It gives you 1,000 calories or more, depending on what your cooking level is. And I use, on average, about 3,800 calories a day, I think. The thing is, I don't think it even gives you that many calories, does it? I don't think so. Alright, we'll go get the other limb here after I've warmed up just a tad. Oh yeah, this is fish I was going to take back. Yeah, 2024. This is the biggest fish I think we've ever cooked up. Speak of that, 2,000 calories. It's most of your hunger bar. 2,500 calories for your hunger bar. Okay, just warm up a little bit. Just a tad. During my current run, I ate one piece of cougar meat when I wasn't cooking 5 yet, because I forgot Cancer's Predator and got parasites from 1% chance. If it's... Oh no, it wasn't. I thought it was raw for some reason, I read. Yeah, that's really unlucky. I don't think I've ever gotten it from the 1% chance. But damn, that's a horrible reminder by the game that, you're technically not allowed to eat predator meat yet. 1% chance, my arse. There we go, warming up now as well. Yeah, we'll walk over to Jackrabbit. Oh, clear day. Walk over to Jackrabbit. Obviously, if we see any containers... Oh no, we already checked along here, didn't we? Yeah. We went over to the boat. But we'll go grab the furwood that's on Jackrabbits. But no, that's tragic to get it on the 1% chance. Good reminder of how probability works, and just be mindful. Like, to me, I always think like, oh, 8% chance, oh, that's guaranteed success. You know, if it's 80% or above or something. It's like when my clothing repairs fail at 75% chance. I'm like, what? It's not possible. I usually risk 1% chance spread to meat parasites. Shouldn't be an issue for most runs since you'll get cooking 5 fast enough. There's a small chance it will hurt. Yeah, I don't ever risk going beyond 1 bit of meat. I do risk the 1% chance quite a lot in the early game. Although it's been a long time since I've done a new run, so I've not had to deal with it for a while, luckily. Oh, you know what a clear day means, don't you? It means we can cook up some of this food. No, it doesn't. It's too windy. Never mind. I don't want to cook out the food. I was just spamming the start fire button there. I was like, why is it not working? Oh, dear. Right. Well, that may mean we struggle to get these bits of forward, although they're normally on the far side of the island, so the other side of the hill, so if the wind stays this way, we may well be able to keep the fire going. Not that it's too cold, even if we're not able to. I'll forego doing the beach camping stuff. We might as well wait for another blizzard, if that's how it works. So there's no point me getting the containers because we can't get saplings or scrap metal by doing that. Scrap metal and saplings are the more important things over cloth. Right. We could light a fire here. I think we were pretty cold, so I might put a coal on just so we can warm up as well, just so then I don't have to light a fire on the next ones. We've got a lot of sticks. Yeah, let's use the sticks. I've only got 1 pot with me as well, so I can't do peak efficiency water. Oh, wind stopped. Cool. Works for me. Right. Grab some of the food that's here. And actually we'll leave this water behind as well now. Most of it. Right. There should be another bit or 2. Oh, yeah, there's one literally right here. If I can use my eyes. If that's possible. There might be another bit slightly further down the hill. Oh, it's fun. This takes me back to simpler times when I still had a load of rose hips. It'd be nice to be able to cook that fish, but well, I mean, I'd have to go pick it up, so oh well. Yeah, simpler times when I had loads of rose hips and I was collecting furwood for peaches. Long gone are those days now. Let's make sure I've got a stick on me by turning this one into a stick. Never want to go without a stick because otherwise I can't light a fire right away. Hi back, I'm Lima. How you doing, Rano? How's the shower and the junk? Let's see another one. There's a cedar there. I don't really care about collecting cedar. We have got quite a few cedar. It's not useful for most of the things. What I might go and do... I mean, let's have a little peek over here, see if there's any obvious containers that I want. It's unlikely, given how many we saw further down the coast. I don't see any. I don't know how far away you can see them from. Like, I doubt I can see them if they're all the way by that fishing hut. Right, well, let's start heading back then. I'd rather not be out in the dark if it's snowing. Got to get rid of some of these campfires as well at some point. Want to grab a rabbit? Don't really need them right now. I need them at some point in the future. Come on, where are you? Okay. Just vanished, this rabbit. I swear it was right in front of me. Huh. It did vanish. I swear it was right in front of me. Maybe it ran past. Oh well. Guess we're not getting one. Let's just walk straight back. Actually, this gives me a chance to collect some more of the fish in the fishing hut we haven't brought back yet. Fish the stag all the way down onto the ice. Not too much junk to deal with, so it was a rather quick one. Oh god. I'm not sure I like what that implies. But that's good. Oh dear. What we'll probably do tomorrow morning is have a look at shifting around some stuff in the base so that things are laid out a bit nicer. Actually put some more things in cupboards that I don't care too much about. Like things I've just got masses of, I can leave. I could even put water inside one of the chests. Never done that before. Never put my water inside a container. That's not true. In Grey Mothers, I used to keep my water in the freezer. But it's only 20 kilos of space, so I normally would run out quite quickly because you end up making a lot of water quick when you've got a 6-burner. I mean, if you use all of them at once for the max amount of water, if you've got enough pots, then that's 12 litres of water. Right, let's grab some of the fish from here.
Wonder if I can drop any of
Oh
this
wow,
air.
why am I so heavy? Oh, I've been collecting furwood. I remember. Well, let's grab a couple of the big bits. Just do it in little shifts, it's fine. We'll obviously be back out here fishing at some point. It might be a while before I'm fishing again though, to be fair. Because it's not like I need the lantern oil, and we've collected a lot of fish to turn into cured fish now. And I'm not eating the cured fish. We're saving that for when we're heading to the far territories as our main food source. So, yeah, I'm probably sorted for that. Well, actually, am I? Is it going to be mainly pumpkin bars? I guess. Because they're even better for weight to calorie ratio. Which is something that matters a lot if, obviously, you're going to somewhere very far away and you want to be hauling lots of stuff back. You want to not be weighed down too much. I really don't know how I'm going to do it. I think I'm better off doing what I said about trying to establish like mini bases in each of the regions. Especially some like Sundered Pass and Forsaken Airfield. I guess more Forsaken Airfield, you know, it's so big. I'm not going to be able to just like nip in there, grab stuff and get out within like a day or two like the other regions. I'm going to have to set up base somewhere and then go out from that base to go get things. So I need to be thinking about taking stuff for repairing clothes, for making arrows. You know, all of that kind of guff. How big are you guys? Not massive. Let's stick them here. They're still pretty big, but still. Right. Should we cook some food tonight? Why not? It's not like I can use it for the cured meat or trading, so it's going to need to be cooked to be useful to me.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Find a couple bits of coal on there. We'll go drop off stuff inside. Should have a look at repairing things as well. I don't think we're like, God's sake, I don't think we're in desperate need, but these stones. Let's put these away. Bar one. Let's have a look at the clothing. Yeah, they're worth repairing at this point. Let's just grab a load of cloth. We'll work it out. And we'll do these. I think we'll do those as well. So let's oh, might be able to do this without needing the lantern. Yeah. Guts. There we go. This is why I never use up lantern fuels, because I will just wander around in the dark until I find what I need. Okay. I tell you what I do need is another fishing tackle, because this one's about to break. Don't actually know if I've got long enough to actually do these outside by the fire, but if I can't, then whatever. Got to clean up the yard, have another fence repair, have fun money. Good luck with the fence. Make sure you don't be offensive. Do fix a fence, don't be offensive. That's my motto. Enjoy. I appreciate you lurking. Right, 22 minutes. Yeah, because these take... Oh no, they only take 28 minutes, okay. You take 43. Okay, you're 28. You're 2 hours, so I can't do you, but I can do the rest. Well, you know what? Let's do this. It's a little bit of wasted time, but whatever. Okay. I believe you can still use worn-out fishing tackles for... tip-ups. So, we should be fine. If you can't, then I'm going to be upset, but oh well. Okay, speed. How are we for sleep? Yeah, we'll be alright. If we're doing stuff in the base tomorrow, then I don't need as much sleep, or fatigue, I guess, so we can sleep a little bit less. Let's see, let's also do these. Okay, whilst we're waiting, let's eat some of this. Lovely. And take this moment to drink. Okay. No, you really don't lose much condition out here, do you? This was on 100%. It's only just down to 96%. It's been out here for days. Right, then it'll just be these, and we'll have to repair these at some other point. It'll take 2 hours. We're already back onto 28, which is nice. This will get us another half kilo. Half kilo? Half degree back. Okay. Lovely. And then what I think we'll do is we'll make this the last one here. Okay. Which actually should work out pretty good for the timing. Great fire spot this. It's really hard for the wind to blow it out. You pretty much have to have it directly blow in like a 15-degree angle, I would say. 15, 20 degrees. Which is handy. So I do recommend it. Right, let's just pass time for these. And then we'll take off a bit of this fire. Okay, should be good. If we leave it a little bit longer, it'll extend out. And then I can take one more torch off. I tend to find that fires don't seem to extend out if you're not in the same area as them, so I'd rather stay out here just a bit, let it extend out, get an extra torch off it, just to make sure. Eight. Okay, that should be good there. Okay. And if they don't finish, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm not desperate for food right now. It's fine. Okay, cool. Let's sleep for the night. I think we'll do 8 hours, just so it's light enough. We won't be quite full fatigue. There's no point waking up early if I can't actually see what we're doing. Okay, well, I misjudged that. Right. That sounds like a blizzard, so I'm not going to go outside. I'm going to quickly check to see if I can use this fishing tackle. You can... Oh, it says 2 out of... So it does suggest, but let's double check by dropping this one. Yeah, it says I can do it. Cool, yeah. You can't, however, put broken fishing tackles in containers because you can't harvest anything from them, and that seems to be the rule for it. Is if you can harvest something from a ruined item, it won't get deleted when you put it in a container. But if you can't, then it'll just get deleted when you put it inside. Well, when you put it inside and then come back out of the container. That's how it works. Right, you guys are 3/4 of the way there. Let's... it's a little bit dark. Let's maybe just do these wolf pants. 2 hours. Why not? Lovely. Probably on 29 now? We are indeed. Cool. Let's also... Maybe let's put clothing items to be broken down into this suitcase for now. Cool. I'm keeping the hockey joke because I don't know if I'm going to make the... I might make the thing out of it. The little display item. Right. Let's have a think what we actually want to put into these. I mean, we could just put all of this wood in. I mean, it'll take up to 35 of the fir and then 70 cedar.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Boom. Because this is just not a good, like, item storage thing. You know what? Let's take these out and put these in here as well. Should be able to fit. Yeah, they don't weigh much. And then I could put this desk kind of out of the way. Because, yeah, the desks just aren't good. Like, this is 10 kilos, and then I think each of these are 5. Oh, no, this one's 10 as well. So, in total, that is 30 kilos. But it's just, you know, in a really kind of inefficient display. I'm going to put some of our stones in here. Just been gathering these up to maybe one day make a rock cache. Maybe. This has got some crap torches in it. There's lots of charcoal and shit as well. Right, now let's move this into the back room where I don't spend any time and it's just full of crap. Because, yep. And then that means we could actually have these along here and we could put, you know, because these have got stuff for the workbench. We could put the fir wood in this one. And I kind of like the idea of separating out the one that's got sticks in, because they're not for crafting. It's just my stick storage, potentially for trading and whatever. Yeah, it's a bit random. I could put some carpets along here as well. We have got a big selection of carpets. It did delete some from here, so I've just got a few. Just wonder if, like, these rugs, because these are all kind of like doormat type rugs. Wonder if they look any good, like placed underneath them or something. I could just put them along here. Right, let's put this forward away. Give us more space to work with.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We may not be able to get all this forward in because this most likely is over 35, or very near it at least. Oh, it's massively over. It's 50. Transfer all and then reduce, because that's actually a smaller number. Yeah, 34. I don't know why it does that. It won't let you put in another one unless you do that. Yeah, bit odd. Cool. Well, let's put the rest. I can't. Well, they're going in this cabinet for now until I decide to lay it out better. Yeah, what about, like... Oh, I regret doing that. What about just putting these, like, along here? Does that look any good? Don't forget, you can crouch whilst you're doing this to be a bit more accurate with your placement stuff. How do they look on top of them? I don't really like that. Okay. I'll make sure you're lined up a bit better. That's not straight at all. Jesus. I don't need to be perfect. You are way too close to each other, though. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing with these. I had too many of these to really put anywhere, and now they're just kind of knocking around. These jerry cans, which might be worth filling up. Because it'd be good to take those with us to far territories, because looting some places like the Langston Mine, you need so much lantern fuel for that. So I could take a whole jerry can with me. Yeah, I think this is what we'll go for, is had these kind of like along here. And then just have these as like a separate thing, because I don't want to be like walking over these like normally. It's better to have these in front, and then I have to walk behind to get this stuff. Right. Let's, I do want to keep these in here, because it's nice to know that this is just where I need to go to break stuff down. We also have these books and some cedar wood. Yeah, those carpets, well, these rugs are not quite what I want. If I had multiple of these ones, that would be nice. And I'm sure I could get them from somewhere, but I would have to find them. Like, just very long ones would be good. It's nice having multiple of the same. See what they look like. Oh yeah, these are the long ones. Maybe this is what I want. Ah, these are not the same ones. Ugh. I mean, it's the same pattern. Oh wait, what? I could have sworn I picked up the other one. These are the same. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's just nice to have it as almost like a little barrier. I mean, if I could cover the entire floor. Yeah, those might be good there. Let's move this stuff. And I would like to be able to put these feathers in the drawer, but we've run out of space. I mean, we could make another arrow. That would use up some of them. Are you trying to get me off lurk? Why? What? What did I say? Long ones. And I'd like the long ones. But I would like the long ones. There's nothing wrong with that. But what about like that? Like, if I could cover the entire floor in these, would that be good? Or would that look shit? I'm not convinced on that there. Yeah. I kind of like those there because of how their shape, you know. We could go searching, go gather just a load of carpets up from all over the place. Normally in houses, so where would I be able to get more of these? I mean, I probably haven't grabbed all the ones from the houses around here, so we could go check them out. Let's take some of the arrow shafts out so I can put all of these feathers in. I think we're done with the firwood collection for now. Gotta repair my fucking down bedroll again. We haven't even used it since I last repaired it. Oh, it's just constant. It's a bloody nightmare. Oh, I really regret not just keeping a normal bedroll. Because I don't use it enough that warrants it. I'd rather, you know, be like, okay, fine, we'll just use a match to light a fire to keep warm whilst we sleep here. Rather than have a bedroll that's got a lot of warmth actually attached to it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with these books. I'm just going to put them, stuff them in here. I'm going to do what I do in real life, which is just stuff inside places when I don't know where I want to put it. It works for me. Right, I've got a few of these torches as well. Okay. Am I back to what I normally carry? Still sounds a bit windy out there, but it could just be high wind. I mean, we don't really know. See, I feel heavy. Why do I feel heavy? Oh, I've got 1.4 litres of water, that'll be it. Couple bits of coal. Yeah, we'll check the houses around the town site. I mean, Mountain Town is obviously the place to go, because that's got the most houses you can actually go inside of. I feel like it will mainly be houses that we're going to find these carpets. Like, there's no point going to Desolation Point. I don't think there's any carpets inside trailers, and they won't be inside Hibernia. I guess in the lighthouse there might. Yeah. We also need to start thinking about making camp offers look a bit nicer as well, which will be a similar idea, but slow and steady. Let's start with Quonset, because that's where I mainly live. Right, I think we'll check the houses around here. I don't hear wind anymore, so it could be that the blizzard is indeed over. In which case, maybe I should go beachcombing. Oh, wow, hello. Do you like a clear day? I mean... thing is, if I go beachcombing now and nothing's respawned, then it's a massive waste of time. So maybe if I leave it a little bit longer. Let's see. Looks like I might have already stripped the carpets from here. Got a lot of cloth in here. I didn't realise I hadn't got the cloth from here. That's worth keeping in mind. Also got lights in here I haven't taken. I mean, let's grab these. I don't know that I'm going to use them all, but yeah, won't grab the cloth now. There's just no point. We'll come back at some other point. Maybe in 2,000 days' time, when my cloth supplies actually start to run out, I can remember there's some in here and grab it. Right. Cart this stuff back. And we've got that house over there. They're the only two houses we've got, though. Jackrabbit and Misanthropes, I'm pretty sure I've already got the carpets from. I definitely have from Jackrabbit. But we could check Misanthropes if we do go beachcombing. Right, let's stuff these in here. Hello, there we go. Glad you can put a lot of stuff in the decoration boxes. And obviously you can just plop down, another one if you need. Okay. We could check this house. And then, I guess we'll go check the beachcombing again. I don't know if it's been long enough. I mean, we don't even know if it was a blizzard. Could have just been high wind, of course. There's just no way of knowing but the difference between the two. Right. It looks like I've stripped this of carpets as well. I've got TV. I don't know if I want to take the TV back. Yeah. Well, I've got a lamp. Like the mirrors as well, but I don't care for them. Oh, I've got these curtains. Got loads of curtains around. Check your stats page to see if it was a blizzard. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Although I don't actually trust the stats page with the amount of blizzards, because I feel like it severely underballs how many blizzards I've had in my world. I don't know if there's some weird thing about it not counting certain ones. But I remember looking at it and be like, yeah, no, that's nowhere near the amount of blizzards we'd had. Unless, of course, it just feels like I'm having more blizzards than I actually am. Let's just drop this outside. We don't need to go in to do this. Okay. And we'll go... I guess we'll go out to the coast and see if stuff has actually spawned in. Not 100% reliable. Sometimes it's not counted. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess at the very least, you can... If you do see it has at least gone up, you'd like to think it doesn't make up that a blizzard happened when it didn't actually. So, yeah, you could use it at the very least for that. Could grab the stag, although it's a bit too windy. It's probably fluctuating. I mean, you can always check if the wind is fluctuating. If you just keep a campfire out in front of you, see if it goes red, then you know it's going to get blown out eventually. That's just because I'm too far from it. Just hold it like this. It's pretty strong wind. Still not quite enough to stop a fire. Well, would you actually... Oh, what day are we on? We're due to go collect our coal from Pleasant Valley. Ah, 539. I think we can go and collect our coal from Pleasant Valley. In which case, I should go do that. Realistically. In fact, I think we're due to go collect our coal from Desolation Point. I think that was day 539. And it was day 537 to go get our coal from the PV mine. I call it the PV mine, but it goes between Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley. But in my brain, that's how I think about it. Yeah, let's do that instead. Especially given this wind is slowing us down. Where am I heading? Vaguely towards the log sort. It's nice to collect a lot of coal, especially given I did use up like about 105 coal, I think, getting all of the heat packs we got off of the trader. So, I mean, not that it takes that long to collect 105 coal between the 4 mines we can go to. I won't light a fire yet, because I'm not too worried about wolves, at least on this little stretch. When we get near the top, I might light a fire. But if not, we've got our lantern as well for light when we get in there. Doubt we've actually got enough time today to go to Desolation Point and back. I suppose I could head over there at least. Did waste a lot of time walking out as far as I did, but sometimes you remember things suddenly. It's because I'm normally I pay a little bit more attention to when I've got to go collect coal, but we've just been busy collecting wood, and the days have been passing by quickly as a result. Doing all the crafting as well for the furniture. What am I doing? I want to walk over to the mine. This one will only get like 5 bits, but 5 bits of coal is better than no coal. What I would do is actually drop my coal that I've got on me down here, because I'm more likely to collect it at some point. Whereas if I head all the way up the hill, I'm not going to be able to bring all my coal back, and it'll just be there until the next time, and then I won't be able to bring it back because I've collected too much coal again, and it just stays there forever. Right, let's grab ourselves a torch. Oh, and we'll get the salt out of here as well, provided it has respawned. I think I collected the coal and salt from here when
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
me Astrid, me whole torch. Yeah, it fixes it when you go through a loading zone. Yeah, I think I collected the coal and salt when I went up to the mines of Pleasant Valley, so should be back in here. Although, maybe I did get it at a different time. Easy way to tell is the salt. No, the salt's already back, so the coal should be back as well. You just get not very much coal in here, so... Do get plenty of salt, though. Can easily keep up with our 2 curing boxes, because I wasn't sure at first when I made the second curing box, which I made off stream, if we'd be able to keep up the salt demand, but we pretty much are able to. And obviously I've got so much spare salt, it's not like I'm going to be out completely if I do start outdoing the out-demanding the source. I don't know what the expression is. I know what I mean. I don't actually see... Oh, here we go. I couldn't see any coal. Maybe we've just gotten unlucky. Or it spawned in the terrain, which does happen. Especially in some mines, you just get coal stuck in the terrain and you just can't get it, I'm pretty sure. Which might mean you eventually run out of coal. If it did that for every mine, but I don't think it does. Yeah, just 2 bits. Huh. Oh well. Alright. Well, I'll drop the coal and the salt out on the road. Don't really want to leave it in here. More likely to walk past it at some point. If I'm going to Mystery Lake or something, I'll be walking by here. Let's just go drop it on the road. Don't want to drop it on the snow because the salt is white, so it'll blend in a bit too much. Drop it off here. So it weighs quite a bit with how much you collect. Very rarely will travel around without coal, but given I've had to go pick up an absolute crap ton, might as well. On your normal day-to-day trips, make sure you've got coal, but something would have to go really wrong that I need coal walking up this hill here. I mean, even if a blizzard hit, I would, you know, either go to this trailer, if that was closer, or the trailer up there, if that was closer, or the mine, which is closer. It's about a stretch of 100 meters between each, so it's not going to be a problem if a blizzard did suddenly rage up. Okay. And I think I've got food up there as well, but I think we'll be fine just going in, grabbing it all, coming back before the night. And we'll forego beachcombing at the moment. Save it for when we come back, I guess. And we can do spot of beachcombing in Desolation Point and Crumbling Highway when we go there for the coal. If it makes sense. Obviously, if it's terrible weather, then I won't bother. Right. Up the hill. Maybe I'll have a wolf up here. It's been a while since I've actually had an animal up here. It's shared between either a deer, a wolf, or a rabbit. I've not had anything. I can't tell if that wolf howl I can hear is there. It sounded like it was to the front and left. It could be the ones that spawn closer to the fire lookout tower. But that could have been this one. It is worth listening out. You know, if you don't know where your wolf spawns are, or if there's new ones in, listen out for howls and you can get a vague direction for them then. Yeah, there you go. See? Driving and listening, just assuming I'd be saying really funny things in chat. Okay. That's actually really hard for me to imagine you doing, though, cause that's the problem. I hate when they run like that. Yeah, I just can't see you saying funny things in chat. You know, it's too far of a stretch of imagination. Alright, so let's go have a look-see-loo for some coal in here. Is there anything I want to drop? Just so I'm not as weighed down going through. Let's drop off some of these sticks. Just kept in case we wanted to light another fire for a torch, but we're all good. Okay. I don't actually have food up here. I have a couple bits of raw rabbit. That's it. Right. I'm not seeing a single bit of coal so far. Oh, there we go. Something dodgy is going on with my coal in these caves. Right, we'll go to the left. And then we'll come back that way. Although there's very rarely actually coal down there. That little path. If you want to just get to Pleasant Valley quicker, do not go this way. It's a bit of a longer way. It is a good way to get coal. Something I should do more often as well is look behind me whilst I'm walking, because you can get it tucked in weird places. There you go, there's one bit right there. Yeah, you can get it tucked in weird places behind you. So it's worth checking. Although I will be coming back through the other way, because we've got to come back that way, the way we've come. And I'm also going to do the little trick where we leave the mine and come back in, because some coal can instantly respawn if it was queued up. So we just stick our head out into Pleasant Valley. Which is as much time as I like to spend in Pleasant Valley, really. In any scenario. Although, if we do end up doing the whole birch bark collection thing, we might be spending a lot of time in Pleasant Valley. It feels like it's going to be the place where you can get the most birch bark. In that forest, because you just get so much there. Could be some down there as well, but yeah, I see a little bit. We'll grab that when we come back through. And just in case it's windy... oh, hello. Just in case it's windy, we should drop our torch inside here. I mean, it's Pleasant Valley, so, you know, it's going to be windy. Although, the weather is based off of the region you were just in, so it's very rarely that different. Lovely, lovely, clear, perfect day. Okay, I haven't got any torches left, so we might have to light a fire on our way back. I have got some cured meat here. Actually, let's leave. I deliberately left these couple bits of coal here, just in case I'm passing through and I don't have any. Yeah, don't eat the cured meat. That's if I'm going walking into Pleasant Valley and I don't have food. Then it means I don't have to hunt stuff or take smelly food with me. Okay. Am I going crazy? I swear I saw a bit of coal down here. Oh, yeah, I did. Just tucked away. Cool. Then we'll head back through. I'll just kind of do a bit of a skim, because as I say, sometimes you can get coal respawning that was queued up, waiting. But, there's another bit of coal blocking it. But, I don't need to do a full proper look. Just march on back, we'll get back home, and then we'll have to go to Desolation Point tomorrow. Which means I'm not peak efficiency in terms of collecting coal as soon as I possibly can, but oh well. Shunkos is saying something funny. We auto know better. I get it. Driving. Automobile. Alright, well, there were no extra bits of coal, but that's fine. It happens. We'll need to make a note on what day we've got to go collecting coal, which will be the day after today on the calendar rather than our actual day count. That's what I use for the coal. Yeah, actually quite a poor coal haul from here. Although I did have a load from last time we got to collect, so... Oh, blimey, yeah, I can take most of this. I will leave a couple bits here. Cool. Let's see what day it is. So 539. Oh, no. 539. It would be. I'm a little bit nervous about my torch. 559. So 560. I don't know why I can't add 20. It's apparently really hard for me. 560 for the Pleasant Valley one. Yeah, 560. Cool. I do it every 21 days just to make sure it's all respawned back in, even though it's 20 days for coal and salt to respawn. Right. Lovely jubbly. We'll head back towards Quonset. Might do some more cooking this evening if we've got burn some fatigue. Scare this wolf off again in a second, I'm guessing. Oh no, it ran quite far. Okay. I gotta go pick up. I could go pick up that salt and that coal that I left down. Oh, Jesus. But I'm not too fussed about it. I will forget about it. Forget about it. Just leave it there for a future Lima problem. Ooh, I love that clunky coal sound of being full of coal in your inventory. I should remember where this piece of fir wood is, actually, just for future, in case I really do want more fir. It's just a bit after these houses. I mean, not the specific one, because it'll get despawned, but fir and cedar limbs always spawn in the same rough places. It's kind of like a circle around an area. Actually, this is a great chance to see if the bear spawned in whilst we're up here. Might as well. Especially because we've got a torch, we can plop a fire down if it catches us off guard. Well, I don't know. I assume fires. I assume bears are scared of lighting fires. If you're lighting a fire, not just the campfire. I know cougars aren't. Cougars do not give a shit if you're lighting a fire. They will attack you. If you've got a fire, you're all right. But yeah, it's funny. I very rarely like walk from this way. If we do have the bear, I might just hunt it right now as well. But we'll have to see if we get it first. Bear chill while I'm starting a fire. Nice, okay, cool. Yeah, so it's like wolves then. I think moose are the same. I'm pretty sure moose stop whilst you're lighting a fire. But yeah, cougars don't, which I don't know why. Seems a bit odd that they would still be scared of campfires. Like, I kind of would like if animals, like cougars, like were scared like for like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something by a campfire, but then they went for you. So you couldn't just cheese a cougar completely by a campfire. Like, you could get off a couple shots maybe, but then it'll go after you. Or realistically, what the cougar should do is run away when you shoot at it. It's very odd to me that you can just pin cushion a cougar and it will just take it. Because other animals don't. If you shoot a bear, I mean, sometimes it depends on the scenario, but sometimes it'll stay there for a second or two. Oh, that's the bear. Okay. Let's light a fire. I need to grab another torch as well. Now, obviously, I'm really encumbered, so we'll have to like leave it here or whatever. But
Come on, little fire.
let's whack a coal on just so I can grab a couple torches. Oh, it's eating. Don't worry, I'll be eating you soon. Just in case we've got to chase after it, let's drop some of our coal. Okay. And we'll shoot it in the head and see how we go. Maybe I should get it on me first. Okay, well, that works. That's always funny. Actually, let's keep this torch. Might as well light this fire with a crap torch. There we go. Right between the eyes. Right, got plenty of fuel to sit out here and do this, so... I think a torch held it back a bit also. What, like on the floor? I could believe it was on the floor. It might, potentially. Right, it's always funny when you kill an animal in one shot. Oh dear. Alright, let's see if we can grab any decent torches off of this, just for future. Cool. And let's bung a couple of coal on here. And let's start grabbing... Oh my god, that's the smallest bear I've ever seen. 25.1 kilos. Oh god. Oh well, that's annoying. C'est la vie. Though I don't get mauled, that's a bit of a letdown. Yeah. It's, mauling isn't fun to experience. Yeah, the thrill of the chase can be nice. It can be annoying when a bear just legs it, like, miles away. It's nice to have a mix of, the easy hunts and the longer hunts. For sure. Right, 45 minutes. Let's see how much we can get in that time. 12 kilos. Right, that should mean the other bears are spawning in roughly now as well, because we killed them nearest the same time. Right, we can eat this bit of meat as well. Lovely. It barely had a chance to live. You killed a teenager? Yeah, this is a young bear. Ugh. A young cave bear. Any Baldur's Gate 3 fans out there? Right. 41 minutes. Let's do... Well, probably can do all of it now. Such a small bear. Yep. And we'll grab the pelt as well on the next batch of cooking. Put the scraggly bit of meat to the side. And the fat. Don't know how much of this will cook now. I'd prefer to head back and then we pick this up later, I think is probably what I'd like to do.
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for
So we'll
shelter.
cook this bit. And then... Yeah, I think we'll just head back after we do the pelt, because obviously I want to grab that before it disappears, but we can just leave the meat up here. I heard a new one. Hope Cos is listening. Why? What? What did I say? Something about meat, inevitably. Oh, if you go to a bear cave and it's empty, is it then a bear cave? Yeah, it's a bear cave. No matter what, it's a bear cave. Unless we're talking about, like, I don't know, Scruffy's cave. In which case, that's Scruffy's cave. No indoor bears. That's a relief, isn't it? I mean, on Wintermute, you got an indoor bear. I really like that sequence. That was quite fun, actually. That was one of my favourite moments in Wintermute. That's what Wintermute should be, is like unique experiences like that, rather than wandering around doing fetch quests, which honestly are so fucking boring. I hate that shit in games. Right, we'll leave that cooking, and we'll get the hide. Not that I ever use bear hides, as I don't use a bear coat, because I'm an animal. Right, 27 minutes. Can we put the small bit on? I guess, why not? And we'll get rid of some of the fire from this, and we'll just leave all of this stuff up here, and we'll come collect it at some point. Chances are I'll forget it exists, and I find it one day when I'm looking for the bear, and I'll be like, oh, wow. Maybe I'll remember and do it tomorrow morning. Oh, that bit's already done. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's do that. Screw cooking that bit. Let's have 2 bits cooking at roughly the same time, and then I'll finish. Okay, cool. Let's cut the... let's cut more of the food down with us. Actually, yeah, you know what? Because I've got a fire at the moment, I'd rather take the food, because I know I can keep myself safe.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I can keep myself safe with a torch. And then when we come back and collect all of that coal, obviously, you know, I'm not attracting wolves over to me. It's not too far of a walk. We're right above the town site here. Can you get down from here? Yeah. taken an odd route, but hey. Okay, great. Well, that's a bit more food. It was a small bear, unfortunately. But, so be it. I can't remember if the smallest bear is either 20 or 25 kilos. If it's 25, then obviously that is like pretty much the smallest you can get because it was 25.1 kilos, which is quite funny. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it might be because maybe moose is 30 to 45 kilos and a bear is 25 to 35. Something like that. I don't know. It really is something that would be nice to know. It's not like it really matters because, you know, you don't know before you hunt it. It would be cool if you could kind of work it out. You know, like real life, you can see if an animal is bigger and therefore you're going to get more food off of it. Obviously, in the game, there's only one model for each. I mean, with the exception of obviously being the does that got added, you can obviously tell they are smaller than the stags and therefore you're going to get less meat off of them, which is a really nice addition. Stuff like that is what the game needs to make it feel just that little bit more in depth, I think, for the long term. And I'd like to think they did a couple more things like that before they wrap up development. Which, I don't know, at this rate, I'm not too hopeful. Alright, let's drop off this food. Plenty to cook up. Oh. Well, I've accidentally put cooked meat in there. Let's whack on a couple bits whilst we're here. And we'll wrap up stream when we get up tomorrow, because then I'll be set up to go... set up to go to Desolation Point, and we'll go do our coal and salt run. Then... right, let's see if I can get any good torches off of this. It's alright. Because I kind of just want to leave these two cooking. These are quite crap, actually. Okay, that'll have to do. Right. Lovely jubbly. Maybe a skill level you learn, like hunting? Yeah. That'd be neat. You could, like, also put it in as part of the, like, the rifle one or something. You know, just as an extra thing in there. And then that means that you leveling it up on, like, Interloper means it's got more of a purpose. Obviously, then it would take longer to level up because... well, I mean, you could just have a whole, like, hunting line, couldn't you? Or you could put it in both the bow or something. I don't know. There's lots of stuff you could do. Like, there's definitely so many more interesting things they could do with the skills. Like being able to have, like, perk points or something. Like, skill points that you choose what you want to unlock. That would be fun. Just to make playthroughs feel different. Because obviously you're always kind of progressing to the same thing. Yeah. Right. 9 hours of sleep? I think so. Need to put that better hide down, but I'm not in a rush. Cool. Binoculars feature like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you examine an animal to get the deets. Yeah, exactly. That would be cool. That would be cool. Right, I think what I'll do, before we wrap up, I'll go back up the hill and go grab my coal.
Man, I could use a drink.
Obviously, it's pretty cold. It'll get colder because there'll be the latent heat of the fire at the moment that's making it feel a bit warmer. There you go. It's 3 chevrons down now. I'll just warm up and wait for it to get a little bit brighter, maybe. Have we got any clothing to do? Don't think so. Yeah, pretty much on top of it. Maybe let's do something in here. bit light. Cool. Just bung that in there for now. I'll remember at some point. Right, let's put the bear hide down. And let's do this arrow as well. Sounds like it could be blizzarding. Okay. I need to go and collect the coal as well from Destination Point, as I say. So we'll do that at the start of next time. Let's put away some of these torches. Been going through a lot of these torches. Nice. Drop off this arrow that we made as well. Need all of them. You should be able to fit on there. Bow is still fine. Put some more of these sticks. I always like to leave myself in like a position where I can kind of just pick up and carry on. Like I could do anything when I come back. I don't like being halfway through stuff. I find it a little bit disorientating. Right. Is it... It sounds windy out there to me. Right, let's update this to be go to DP for coal and salt. Tip up's its second thing. Yeah, we might as well go outside. Even though I now know about the beachcombing thing, I don't want to go beachcombing today anyway, so... Oh, wow, it's a bloody clear day. We'll tell you what, let's light another fire. Because I could head to Desolation Point with a fire. I'll do this, and then what I'm going to do is grab just a load of torches. Doesn't really matter how great they are. Because if we're going to Desolation Point, then I can just use them up as we go. I really would like some better ones, though. I picked up a run that I hadn't played for a week, and I was just standing outside Trapper. No idea what the game plan was. That's funny. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? You do... It's why making notes is so good, because you get a better idea of what you've been up to. Right, that should be good enough. We're going to go head up the hill, grab the coal, bring the coal back down, make sure we've got a fire raring to go, and we'll head to Desolation Point next time. We might well have the other bear back over at that cave. We won't know until we get a bit closer and it spawns in, but I feel like we killed all 3 bears like back to back over the same like 3 days. So we should have them. And obviously these 2 bears are nice and convenient because of how close they are to Quonset and being able to lug the food back with us. That other one I've still got the, I mean, we brought some of it back today. Did I bring all of it back? No, I didn't bring all of it back, but yeah, we had some at the fishing village. They're probably flying around the bear at the moment. Oh yeah, I forgot we got these 2 bits of furwood as well. These are convenient to grab. To be fair, I don't need as much as I was planning on getting before, so it's easy to just get the ones that are closer to home. These ones are a little bit further out of the way. Mind you, no further than the 2 that we got by that wolf, I guess. Cool. Just put them down whilst we're picking up the coal. I need to make ourselves smell sooner than we actually need to. Got the animal fat as well, but I feel like we've got a load of animal fat at home. And I have made most of the pemmican bars I'm actually going to be using now. Can't see me realistically making that many more. I could grab like the kilo bits.
I'm not sure I can
Why
carry
not?
much more.
Why not? Make life easier when we actually do the cooking. A few bits to pick up. Okay.
I feel my feet.
You're fine, Astrid, you're fine. Okay. Right. I think we're all set. As I say, we'll drop off this coal and these bits of meat and this fat. I'll go into Quonset. Probably warm up a little bit. And then we'll head over to Desolation Point nice and early, which I normally go in the late afternoon, or the midday, which can be awkward timing. Either we have to stay in Desolation Point to sleep, or we have to rush back in the late evening. It's getting dark. And if it's snowing, I hate travelling when it's snowing and it's dark. But if we leave early enough, we can get in and out quite quickly, or we could just spend a lot longer there and do a lot of beachcombing and whatever. Might as well cook another couple bits on this, I guess. I'll just make some sticks and plop them on. That should be, yeah, that's plenty. Okay, let's turn you into a stick. 23% torches in here. Right, okay. As I say, we'll warm up a little bit. I will take a bit of food with me as well. You need to be moved from there because I'm going to accidentally eat you. I know what I'm like. Okay. And we'll grab some more water as well. Yeah, we'll just take a big bit of salmon or something. No, I have actually put some smaller bits in here. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, we've got to drop off the coal as well. Obviously, because we're going to be heading to a mine full of coal, I don't really need to take much with me. It's a bit of a trek, though, so take a couple bits, you never know. Just in case. Let's take a little bit more water. Better to overdo it with water. Okay. Actually, I could take a torch off this fire. Imagine having a huge pile of meat like that in real life. Just walking by, grab a slab of meat, mush on. That would be great, wouldn't it? Just meat at the earliest convenience. Right. I think I'm all set up that we're going to go. We're just going to save right now, right here. We're not quite super warm, but I don't mind getting a bit cold heading over there. And we can obviously always stop to light a fire.